You are about to witness the very exciting story of a city and its people.
Welcome to motherfucking Detroit.
What up, though? What up, though? This is Detroit Mud, another no name podcast. We are here. We are in the building. Let's get the preliminaries out of the way. First of all, if you have not done it, go down to the YouTube channel and like and subscribe our page. Hit that like button, bing. Hit that subscribe button, bang. And hit that notification button, bing, boop, 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 bang. That way you get every time we upload something new, or like our live channel that we do every Monday and Thursday. We go live from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is your chance. If you want to get down with some sports talk, if you want to talk baseball, we be talking it. If you want to talk NBA, we there for it. You want to talk about college sports, we in there. If you want to talk about NFL, the granddaddy of them all, we got that too. You can get in on a conversation. You can rep your team. You can get into the chat and just start talking about different things you want to talk about or respond to some of the commentary that we have. Sometimes there'll be some crazy stuff said, some funny stuff said. It's there for you just to chop up sports. So tune in every Monday and Thursday at 4 p.m. Me, Lamar, Wildcard Mar, and every now and then we have the big homie Nick Shine. Speaking of them two, each of them have their own podcast. Wildcard Mar has the Wild Card Chief. As in the title, he talks about everything Chief, everything Kansas City Chief that you want to know about. He is talking about. Same thing with the big homie Nick Shine. He talks everything Jets. What's the name of his dang on podcast? So it's called Proud Jet Fan. So go over to the channel and you can pick up those two. Also, tell a friend if you know a Jets fan, if you know a Chiefs fan, tell them we have material for them too. But this channel here, the No Name Podcast, we talk about everything Lions, and the Lions got another dub. Great game. All I have to say to Jalen Rager is,
put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
You can't be coming, like I said for the preview, you cannot be coming in here talking about I guarantee a victory. It never works out for you. And the Lions played a pretty good game, put up 34 points. I think Minnesota scored 23. They played a good game, man. Minnesota was dedicated to stop the run. They did a pretty good job of stopping the run, but then Jared Goff just passed it all over him. Jameson Williams got his first career touchdown. Hats off to him. He may be a problem because he was all by himself. And, put some respect on our name. Lions, I have my criticism of the Lions. Don't get me wrong. And especially with those first 6-7 losses, I really have some criticism of the Lions. But I'm still always gonna be a fan. I'm gonna criticize them, but I'm still gonna be a fan. And from a fan perspective, this was a good game to watch. You like to see them beat the teams that people are hyping up. Now they were 2-point favorite, I think, 2.5 favorite, something like that. But the Minnesota fans was like clowning. We got them. No, we gonna win this game. We 10-2. We this and that. We such and such. Now what y'all are is a team carrying the L. It's going back to Minnesota with the L. It's just like, come on, man. The Lions are playing tough. Come up here, to play. If you're gonna be a team, come up here to play. And that's what I like to see. I don't want teams to come in here and say, "Oh, okay, it's a dub." Now, don't get me wrong. This is the NFL, so there's different levels to it. But to a degree, for a while, it was like, "Oh, it's a Lions. We should better win this game." Now people start thinking, "Hey, we got to come play." That's what you want to see out of your team. Now, you want to see them make the playoffs and all that stuff too, but you want to see them put up a fight where when people come in here, they know they're gonna be in our fight, and that's how it should be. So shout out to them, man. This was a great game, a great game. I'll say Jalen Goff, Jared Goff actually didn't do too bad. I like the fact when he got in trouble, he threw the ball away, didn't try to force it in nowhere, just throw the ball away. You have a good enough offense that you can score. Throw the ball away. Live to fight another day. No, was Badgie would have made that first field goal. That would have been helpful. I don't know what it is about special teams, man. It seems like we can't. Lately, we don't have a good field. I mean, that's about a calling card. If anything else, our field goal kicker was dead on, all the way back to Eddie Murray. Our field goal kicker was spot on. Now it seems like now, it's kind of shaky. I know people gonna talk about Dan Campbell going for it on fourth. I didn't mind that because we playing divisional divisional rival. You want them to play aggressive. You want to play aggressive, so I don't mind it. I wish you took the points. I wish we'd have made the field goal. That's what I meant to say. I wish we'd have made the field goal. But going for it on fourth down at that time, I don't have a problem with that. I think in the fake punt. Great call. It took him by surprise. And I have to say it. Shout out to Panay Sewell with the soft hands getting the first. That was an excellent play, man. Sewell come out the backfield with the catch. Man, that was a great play. That's what made the game enjoyable. And you see the Lions executing and calling plays like that. You see J-Mo getting his first NFL touchdown. Panay Sewell making a great catch, getting the first down. The fake punt, the penalty didn't help to get, could call back for 15 yards. However, they still scored on that drive, so it kind of negated the penalty. But it's still some mental errors we have to take care of as a team. Jeff Okudah getting a late hit. I didn't like the pass interference call. I thought that was kind of a weak call, but it is what it is. But all in all, it still was a great game. I think this team believe they can beat anybody, and that's what you want. Now, I said in the first video, I'm gonna say it in this one. It doesn't mean they shouldn't go out and get talent, because it's okay. It's all right to be a good team, but you want to be an elite team. I want to see this team be an elite team. Let's go get some talent going into next year, whether that be in a draft. I think here's my thing. And people may disagree with this, but here's my thing. 3 years was what I said as far as the timeline to see a vast improvement. And what I mean by that, a vast improvement, they have to at least get to the second or to the divisional playoffs. That's a vast improvement. I mean, because I already made the playoffs before, first round. Wild card did that before. So to me, to do that, it's like, okay, you already done that. And they need to win a game, win a playoff game, at least get to the next round or divisional round. Now, having said that, I think you can wait till the following year to get veteran talent, or you can get it the next year. To me, the veteran talent part doesn't matter. Depends on how you pick in the draft next year and how those draft picks hit and how the sophomore season of the rookies turns out to be. So that means Hutch, Rodrigo, Chase, Chase Lucas, Kirby Joseph, Josh Pascal, those players right there. How does their sophomore season turn out? Do they develop and get better, learn from their errors from last year? I mean, one thing I heard people criticizing Hutch, and they even had some criticizing about him. But one thing I would say about Hutch, I have seen improvement over the course of the season. He don't look as gas as he used to. You know, when he going full speed, I see sometimes he kind of hesitate to see where the play's at, and he kind of drop back some coverage or try to follow the play. So he is improving, but there's still some other areas and things he needs to improve on to be a better player. So same with Rodrigo, great tackler. I like good, um, good football IQ, but still areas he needs to improve. Um, Kirby Joseph, we can go down the line. There's areas each one can improve. So let's hope the sophomore season they start to improve, and then plus the rookie that they add. Then that fourth year, you add you some veteran talent. Man, this would be a great team. This would be a great. They have the pieces now in place. Once they add to these pieces and add some veteran talent, you're looking at a great team. You look at almost an elite team. I'll go as far as saying that if the my caveat is, because I know people gonna say, well, people gonna get my comments start talking crazy. This is my caveat. Hitting on your draft picks next year and the right piece of veteran talent the following year or the next year. Either or to me as far as the veteran talent. But those two things have to work in the sophomore years of the rookies to grow. I think with those things all in place, you're looking at an elite team, even with Jared Goff a quarterback. Now, I said this before, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get out the way. I think that you still need to add quarterback talent to the team because the game has changed to a running quarterback game. You can name on one hand how many quarterbacks stands in the pocket. How many pocket quarterbacks you have. It's not many. Tom Brady, but Tom Brady's at the end of his career. Jared Goff. Who else? Everybody else pretty much can run. Have the ability to run and not pocket quarterbacks. And there may be one or two I may be forgetting, but for the most part, most of your quarterbacks now are running quarterbacks. That's the future. So we need to get that to take us into the future. But I still think we can win with Jared Goff. He's just not our future quarterback. There's a difference between the two statements. We can win a playoff game with Jared Goff. With some good pieces added to the team. We can even win a divisional playoff with Jared Goff. But to be an elite team and go into that future, we're gonna need to run a quarterback. I think running quarterback is our future with this team. Add some more speed on defense. Offense is in place. He was delivering the ball to almost all the receivers and the linemen. So I got to give him his props on that. I got to give him his props on not making stupid throwing stupid interceptions. The one he threw behind, I think was it Josh Reynolds or GJ Chart. Because of the pressure. Hey, every quarterback makes those kind of mistakes. Good it wasn't intercepted. But for the most part, he threw the ball away. He ran when pressure came. Although he wasn't, not a quick quarterback, athletic quarterback, he still did run. We got the roughing the passer on call. That kind of bailed us out on that. But hey, that's football. That happens all the time. One thing I say about good teams overcome bad plays, and good teams also get the benefit of doubt on calls. So that's the nature of the beast, that's the nature of the game. So we can argue about a lot of calls in the NFL. Like I said before, I didn't like the pass interference call against Okuda. I think that was a tick for tat call. I think you see that happen all the time. Cornerbacks kind of tug on the jersey a little bit. It happens. But when the ball came in the air, he threw his hands up and started top momentum because the ball wasn't catchable. Why call that play? It wasn't even a catchable ball. But anyway, that's my little rant a post game reaction. Great game. And I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. So now I got someone text me probably about the Lions. But anyway, great game, man. Great game. Get into the comments. I love Chop Up About Sports. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.